Hello guys, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to tie-dye this jumper with bleach. So it's going to come out quite funky. So first things first, what you want to do is you want to place your item of clothing. I've chosen a jumper here. You want to place that on a flat table or something and roll it up. I've chosen to roll it up and then put bands around, which you'll see in a second. Elastic bands are pretty much vital when you're doing this sort of tie-dye effect. But obviously, whichever pattern you want to do, you might want to sort of scrunch it all up into a ball. But I wanted to do it in sort of a sausage shape because I think it gives a really nice pattern then from the bottom to the top, because more of the bottom is dyed than the top of your garment, which I think looks pretty cool, and you'll see it at the end what exactly it turns out to look like. But yeah, so here I'm just taking my elastic bands and I'm making sure that they are fairly tight, because this bit here with the elastic bands, that's going to stop the bleach from getting to the other bits. So as you can see, it started off as a black jumper, and this is going to make sure that parts of the jumper do stay black, so that when we come to bleach it, you get that really nice effect. So once you've got, I mean, you can put as many as you want here, but then put them all together and you are done with that bit then. Next up, we're going to move to the sink, and we are going to get, I've got here, it's just an old, what do we call it, shampoo bottle from Lidl, and I've used this because of the squeezy top, which it has, which is really good. So I'm then going to put half bleach and half water. It would be a good idea to wear gloves at this point, because bleach is quite harmful to your skin. I forgot to put my gloves on here, so I'd recommend gloves on. Obviously you want to rinse out your bottle, and then half bleach, half water is the ratio that you're going to need for your garment. You're then going to pop the lid on, probably better than I've done here. Pop that back on, give it a bit of a shake, and then you will be ready then with your mix to be good to go then, yeah. So basically what I've done then is I have filled up a bowl, and it's that black bowl that you can see at the back there. I've filled that up with water. Luckily, for once in England, it was actually a really nice day. So I've managed to work outside for this one, which is much better, obviously, when you're working with bleach. So I've got my bowl ready, and I've also placed a bin bag underneath it, just to make sure that the bleach doesn't go anywhere. And I've then laid out my elastic band jumper in the sausage shape, and I've basically, I've got my bleach mix ready to go. I'm pouring it all over, as you can see. Really making sure that you do get it into each I've separated mine into segments, so different segments, and you'll see me as well turning over the jumper to make sure that I get both sides. I've tried to cover it quite a bit because I did want quite a bleached look, but obviously the more bleach that you put on, it's a little bit windy here, the more bleach that you put on, the more of an effect you'll get. If you don't want too much of an effect, just a slight effect, then you can put less bleach on. So it depends what kind of look you want there. Then this is where the bowl comes in handy. We're going to move over to the bowl. Again, bit of a windy day. We're going to move over to that bowl, and it's filled up just with cold water here. Keep your gloves on, that's really important, because obviously, as I said, this is bleach, and we can move away any of the other bits that we've been using previously. So we're going to, this bowl is basically going to get rid of most of the bleach in there. And you're going to take it out of the jumper, because you'll find, I mean, I literally left mine in for about 2 minutes, and you'll be able to see it doing its thing. You'll be able to see it changing colour. So leave it in for about 2 to 5 minutes, then wash out the water into the sink. Again, make sure that you leave your gloves on, and you'll find that actually you'll see lots of the dye coming out with the water then. And then keep your garment in the bowl so that it doesn't drip anywhere, and you want to then take it to the washer. Now you can wash it on whatever normal wash you do. I washed it on a 40-degree wash. Yeah, and then here is the finished results. That's what it will look like at the end. So I was really pleased with mine. You can see here how that sort of sausage effect worked. So yeah, hope you like it. I was really happy with how it turned out. So here we go.